It had to have been.
I don't think so.
I think it was
this evolved.
cells came together and they made an egg, and then a chicken was born. Chickens don't just appear out of nowhere.
I think the cells came together and it just started getting bigger and bigger.
It made it, yeah, it made an egg, and then the chicken was born.
No, made a whole chicken, like how they made a whole fish.
Then how was the second one born?
That's reproduce.
With what?
With other chickens.
That were not there?
No, they were there. Of one chicken was created, another one had to come up.
Then why do chickens lay eggs, and why aren't they just born out of nowhere?
Because that's not how reproduction works.
They were born out of nowhere. That's not how reproduction works.
Yeah, but there were no chickens there to even.
Michael Jordan made the Jordans. What?
No,
they ate the Jordans.
You know what? I'm doing some research. Did the chicken or the egg come first?
Go ahead.
Oh wait, no. I think the egg actually did come first. I think they came from plants.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
Yeah, you definitely know what the fuck you're talking about now. From plants?
I'm seeing it right now. The egg came before the chicken.
No, bro, the egg did not come before.
It did. The cells came together, made an egg, and the chicken was born.
No,
chickens don't just appear out of nowhere.
No, Jesus. Sorry, not Jesus.
No,
God.
You shut up. We're not bringing religion into this. We're not bringing religion into
as soon as I
science.
heard Jesus, I was
obviously God made the chickens.
Okay, well, Jesus just spawned. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he's different. Well, chickens aren't gods. They didn't just come from a beam of light.
They're definitely probably a chicken god.
He created.
There is a chicken god, but there isn't. Not chickens aren't gods.
If there's a chicken god, a chicken can be the god.
Never mind. But yes, the egg came before the chicken. That's like, did the sperm come before the egg?
It doesn't make no sense. The point,
but yes, the chicken came before the egg.
No, the chicken did not come.
I'm looking at it. The chicken came before the egg.
Nuts. That doesn't change anything.
What cells would come up to make a chicken?
Listen, now, if you've seen the video on evolution, when the cell was in the ocean and it started getting bigger from eating the other cells, it started turning into like a fish thing. And as it evolved more and more, it started turning into like a salamander or like a lizard, or some turns into arthropods and other things. So as things evolve and get out of the water, they turn into different animals. Lizards and chickens are related. So if a lizard just grew some feathers, it would become a bird.
That's a bird, not a chicken. Chickens
can't
fly.
Okay. That's a horrible reason.
But no, I'm not. I'm not going with that. I'm not going.
That's like me saying that lizards and dinosaurs aren't related because lizards.
A lizard's a dinosaur.
Lizards.
Well, you said bird and chickens can't fly.
Yeah, but aren't birds related to chickens?
Penguins can't fly.
We're not talking about penguins.
I know, but it's a fun fact.
We know.
Birds.
Okay, fine. We'll do this.
Did you know that
the egg or the animal come first?
I didn't see anything.
Penguins in cold environments.
Cold vibes.
Okay. The black sun.
Why are you talking about? Are you calling me the black sun, huh?
No, the sun turned black. I saw it.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, I'm looking at like research here.
Look
to see the definitive answer.
Zephaniah, just
still
because
waiting for the next solar eclipse
does not mean it's true.
It's not random. It's time. There's scientists. That's not just random.
Scientists. Some
scientists made the eggs.
No, what? What scientists?
Yeah.
God.
Scientists.
God.
Okay, generally speaking, exists the oldest fossils of dinosaur.
First, the dinosaur or the chicken?
Eggs. There's
okay.
Which means okay, it's saying that the oldest fossils of dinosaur eggs and embryos are about 190 million thousand years old.
What?
There's also this. You're saying that, and every before we had mammals and actual animals, everything was either a bug or a crustacean kind of thing.
Yo, BC went hard.
know.
So you're gonna tell me that they didn't just them popping up out of nowhere is okay, but when a chicken does it, it's not.
Sincere.
Yes.
Wait,
You
what
need to shut up about these chicken rights. And it's saying so you said that that lizards evolved into chickens, right?
Could have. I'm not saying that
Holy
they did.
shit! I just realized how fucking wrong you were.
I'm listening.
Lizards
listening.
lay eggs.
Yes.
So the lizard laid an egg that evolved into a chicken.
No.
Yes, the chicken didn't disappear out of nowhere.
They did not just. A lizard did not lay an egg in the no.
Yeah, that's what
That's
it
like
told
a
me. And I
chicken
just
laying an
realized,
egg and a
no,
hawk
that doesn't
coming
make
out
any
the
sense.
egg.
You think that
Hey,
one
God.
lizard that came out of the
Chickens
water
don't
just became
lay
a chicken?
eggs and the hawks don't come out.
You think that one lizard that came out of the ocean, that one special lizard, just turned into a chicken? That's not what happened.
It
laid
special
an egg,
lizard.
and then,
No,
no,
not that one
It
special
laid
lizard.
numerous
Because how
eggs.
else they reproduce?
I'm telling you,
Every-
they laid numerous eggs, and then the things spread out. They each got their own
Okay, hold
adaptation,
on.
and one of them turned into a chicken.
Either I'm taking this wrong or wait. So if there's one special one that turns into a chicken, what is it going to breed with?
Exactly.
What is it going to breed with?
They
Okay,
can't
so if
breed
you're
with
saying
anything.
that, then where did the
Or, sorry, reproduce.
Oh,
My bad.
Like
chickens
I said,
aren't the first thing on the earth. there's other things that, like, there were things before chickens. The things came and they breeded with each other, and it eventually derived off into chickens.
Did
the
you
chicken
know
came
that?
from
I
the
don't
egg.
bro.
Did you know
I
that
hope you
God
know
came before
different
chickens?
species can't breed. A dog and a cat can't
Oh
make
my
another
god, you're
animal.
so fucking stupid.
No, you're stupid.
If there are, okay, listen. There's one thing, right? And you said they started from cells. That is correct. They started from cells and they got out of the water. There were multiple things that came out of the water, and then those things breeded, and then the things
Can I tell you
derived
something
off
though?
into chickens.
Can I tell you something though?
What?
They're not all gonna turn to the same thing. Some will turn to the same
I'm
thing.
gonna kill you.
Kill you,
They're not.
you clearly
It
don't
doesn't matter
understand.
if they don't all turn to the same thing. There's two of the same thing. That's enough to breed.
Yes, but
You're
they're
not gonna sit here and tell me there was
breed
one
and just
thing.
Turned chickens instantly.
It's like what? I don't want to say
Bro.
people.
You're trying to tell me that these like two lizards mated, and then the baby lizard in there evolved so far into the future, it just instantly turned to a chicken.
Did I say that? I can't relate this to people. How there's different races. We all started off as one race, and then races breeded with other things, or no,
Yeah.
sorry, not with other things. Races breeded with each other, and then they races breeded with each other, and then they moved off to like Asia and stuff like that. So they became Asians.
No.
Yes, that's what happened. That's what was the chickens. They were breeding. Look, chickens. The cells, whatever. Boom, dinosaurs. The dinosaurs breeded. The dinosaurs had eggs.
No.
Some of the eggs evolved into chickens.
No, we made them. We started mating with other things.
We did not make chicken.
But yes, they're just derived off. Like the chickens derived off. They didn't start as chickens. Chickens aren't the first thing in the world.
No, it's who came first, the chicken or the egg. It's the human.
The thing.
Who made the chicken.
Who came first, the chicken or the egg? The thing.
The thing. Bro, what is that thing I saw? Like the chicken fetus with the person's sperm. That thing is what we made.
That's a homunculus. That is not a chicken.
It's not a homunculus. Don't talk about the thing. I don't know what it is. The candle.
Why?
But like I said, my point still stands. Man. The chicken came first.
No, it didn't. That doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does. Yes, it did.
It didn't.
Yes, it did, man. You're trying to fight. You're like my mom trying to fight with me about how our ancestors were apes.
They weren't. No, that is a proven fact. They are not.
I don't mean like fully ape. I don't mean like fully ape. I mean they had ape. They had apeness to them.
What the fuck does that mean?
Do you not know what old
Do you
cavemen.
know how
like-
the? Do you know like our common ancestor?
Yes,
What is it?
chimpanzees.
It's not a chimpanzee.
Yes, it is.
We all derive from fish.
I know that.
So then the fish. Oh,
Guess what?
you know that, but you don't know that chicken comes before the fucking egg. Pause. Reverse that.
Because it doesn't, you retard.
Okay. I don't know how to teach you. I'm gonna have to like draw a
No,
picture.
I don't know how to teach you. I don't know how to get you
So,
to understand.
With your logic, as I said before, that would have to mean that chickens are like the first things on the earth. You're
No,
saying they didn't have
I'm
anything
not
else to breed
saying
with.
that. No.
What is happening
If you
now?
heard me when I was out there in the freaking living room, I said before the chickens and stuff came, there were bugs and all those other things. Then they started evolving to other things. There's no way in the world that I would think that.
Oh, now I see what Corey was saying. If the yeah, he's right. If the chicken came first, what would the chicken breed with?
Yeah, that's what.
The chicken didn't come first. Things breeded with each other and then eventually derived the thing that was born eventually derived off into a chicken.
Do you know how long it takes to derive to something?
Yeah,
No.
millions of years because
Yeah,
chickens were the first thing in
the
the year.
time doesn't
So
matter.
you're telling me you think all that time that the eggs just weren't a thing for all that time, and there's all these other animals that lay eggs.
What are you talking about?
Bro,
What?
If there's no chicken egg, there's no other egg.
Oh my God! When will you learn that it wasn't a chicken egg, you dumbass? It was a normal egg that eventually derived up into a chicken. They weren't born chickens.
Exactly.
What do you
No!
mean exactly? You're wrong. They didn't. You keep saying, "Oh, they were born chickens." They weren't born chickens.
I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're born chickens.
You keep talking about bugs and fish. They didn't
I'm
start out
talking
like
about
that.
evolution.
They were born chickens.
I'm talking about evolution. I don't know how you got
They were
my
born
point.
from a different animal and then
I
eventually
don't
derived off
know
into chickens.
how that you got my point. I thought I cannot speak. I don't know how you thought that I was saying that they were just born chickens. I was not saying
So
that.
then what are you saying? Because what you're saying is what I'm saying then.
What I'm saying is that whatever came out of the ocean evolved into a chicken and then laid the egg.
No.
No.
They didn't start. Chickens aren't the first thing on the earth. Get that through your damn head. They started out as something else and then it derived into a chicken.
I'm not saying that. Whatever came out of the ocean and eventually turned into the chicken laid the egg.
No. Oh my God.
No.
Sincere.
Yeah.
So you're chickens come from dinosaurs, right? So you're telling me a dinosaur came out of the ocean?
Oh my God. I mean, there's a lot of ocean dwelling dinosaurs.
Oh, so if there's a lot of ocean dwelling dinosaurs, that would have to mean that two things breeded and then it eventually derived off the chicken, right?
No, some animals chose to choose different paths.
Oh God, they don't choose it.
They don't choose it. They don't have
I don't
mind.
actually mean choose like something law? Is it the law of evolution? It's not the law of evolution. It's something with the word evolution.
Like natural selection along.
Natural selection. That
they didn't.
You know what a plesiosaurus? It's like how plesiosaurus got long necks, but mosasaurus decide to just have really big mouths. And there's different species of plesiosaur, so different ones chose different features for different things.
Yeah, that's what happened with the chicken.
And you think I'm saying that they were born chickens? That's what I'm saying.
You keep saying chicken gave birth. You keep saying a chicken. No, you listen to me. You keep saying a chicken gave birth to another chicken. Where the hell did that chicken come from?
Where did chicken come from? Oh my God! Where do you think the chicken came from?
No, I'm telling you this right now. If you say the cells, I'm gonna smack you because the chickens are the first thing on the earth. Exactly. There were multiple species of animals before chickens.
You are dumb. I'm not saying the chickens came from the cell itself. I'm saying the cells turned into something, and then whatever that something was, eventually turned into a chicken.
No, because chickens come from dinosaurs.
Oh my God!
You're not. No, you keep saying it eventually turned into a chicken. It is blatant fact that chickens come from dinosaurs. So whatever you're saying turned into a chicken didn't happen.
It's a split fact.
No.
Chickens come from dinosaurs.
Yes. That's a silly sentence, but yes.
From dinosaurs.
Yes, chickens, dinosaurs laid eggs, and then those dinosaurs eventually evolved into chickens.
So what you're telling me is, nigga, what is your argument then? If what you just said is basically what I'm saying.
Oh, we're going through we're back here. Continue.
I don't like being back here.
I'm just not understanding.
That was clear. I know that.
Okay, let's say this. You said the chicken laid the egg first, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna say it again. Where did the chicken come from?
And I'm gonna tell you one more time. Whatever came out the ocean eventually turned into a chicken.
No.
Yes.
Because again, chickens are not the first thing on the earth.
I don't mean
there are
turn into a chicken.
There are multiple. No.
Whatever
came out of the ocean did not turn into the chicken.
Oh my god. Yes, it did. It don't matter.
It didn't. It wasn't alive. There were multiple things that what came out of the ocean came into something else, and then that something else, blah blah blah. Time passed. They became dinosaurs. The dinosaurs laid eggs, and then the eggs eventually came into chickens.
Yes, Zephaniah. That's what I'm saying.
That's not what you're saying. You're saying something came out of the water and then turned into a chicken.
On the other hand, are taking it from me as I'm saying chickens just popped up first.
Because you're saying, you literally said whatever was in the ocean came out and eventually became a chicken.
Yes, I don't mean it just instantly became a chicken, though. I mean it took time for it to become the chicken.
How?
What do you mean how? Was I there watching the chicken grow? No.
If it took time for the chicken to turn into whatever you're talking about, doesn't that mean that it was laid from an egg? Because if it wasn't what you're saying, if it wasn't, that means it was born and then it just
what? That's
ascended.
Yes, I see what you're talking about. Be quiet.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I actually do know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, the chicken was born after the egg because whatever came first had to breed for the chicken to even possibly be made in general.
That's not what I'm saying, but
shut up then.
No, you
shut up.
End the discussion.
No. God, that was a 26-minute discussion, pretty much.
Because Sincere doesn't understand how eggs exist,
and you don't understand proper English.
You know what? You weren't born from your mom. You must have came out of the water and turned into Sincere.
That is not the same in the slightest. I wasn't a cell. I was not a cell that just popped up.
You literally were a cell that just popped up.
No, I was created by the nutsack.
You were not created by the nutsack. You were in
it. I was created by the nutsack, and then I went into the egg, and I started growing into a person. I was not just a cell, a cell like those kind of cells, and I was eating other cells, and I just evolved slowly. I was put in the egg.
Like a chicken.
No, like you.
Like you.
I'm not a chicken.
The way you're talking is making me think you are one.
The way you're talking makes me think you are. You have a fucking brain. You think
the
chicken is more
okay. You misinterpreting what I'm saying. I'm thinking you're a chicken.
You know what? How do you make pancakes?
You put the batter on the pan.
Did the what?
What?
Okay, disregard that. There's what came first, the wheat or the seed?
The wheat.
Okay.
What came first?
I can't really think of how plants came to be.
Oh my God, no!
Let me think about it for a little bit, though. Let me think
about it.
Let me think about it.
Okay, go ahead.
It was the wheat.
Get out. Get out.
The
If
wheat
you think
came
plants
first.
just sprouted out of nowhere, then then why are there seeds?
No, I don't think. No, I don't think that. I know what it was.
Did something
wheat
come
is-
out of the water?
The wheat just popped up.
I knew it.
No, I don't know why you think the plants back then were not crawling around like animals.
No one said that.
Then why
plants
do you
didn't-
ask what came out the water?
Okay, so if plants just spawn, how they get their nutrients?
How to get their nutrients from the sun and the water?
What? Okay, you know they have to get that through the roots, right?
Yeah,
So where did the roots come from?
they just grew them.
The seed. They don't just they. I refuse to believe a plant just grew
I'm not gonna
roots,
lie to you,
and when it
Zephaniah.
died,
You
it
gotta
just
calm down.
turned
You
into
gotta
a
calm
seed.
down, pal.
No,
Taking
you
it-
gotta calm down.
This time, I will agree with you. It was the seed. I'll give you my honest opinion on it. I think
I don't.
that whatever plant came first, it eventually had other plants, and then just how like when bees mix pollen, I think it like crossbreeds plants or something, and
Like
eventually
the chicken.
another plant was raised. You can keep saying like the chicken all you want. I
Because
don't
you keep
care.
explaining
It's
the
the
chicken,
chicken
and
that
then
came
you said
first.
that's not what happened. The chicken didn't come first.
Chicken.
What chicken?
The chicken came first.
I think it's just giving cells too much. You're overestimating them.
No, you're underestimating them.
Cells. They're made of organelles.
Chicken Joe was the first living organism to ever grace this planet.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Cuckoo.
I should have said that. You're cuckoo.
What do you think Jonathan's been watching ever since the dawn of time?
Jonathan, how did Jonathan come to be?
You already know Jonathan was just created.
Yeah, it was a bad example.
I don't know why you even act. I never played Saints Row.
You know what? That's going to continue this argument, but I'm curious of what Nate's going to say about this.
No, not with Nate. It's gonna be a whole lot worse with him.
He's really going to say the thing.
Or me and you were arguing, we can laugh about it. Nate takes it too seriously and starts crying over everything.
Which came first, and then he says it wrong, and you just stare at him.
I really want him to say the thing.
I mean, if you want to argue with him about that, go ahead and add it to the call. But
I'm not arguing with that. I'm curious.
Just text.
He said a cell came first.
What?
It's not.
He's not wrong, but that's not what I asked.
That's
I
not
know.
what he
Not
wanted.
what was in the question. We didn't ask for if the cell came first. We asked if the chicken or the cell came first. I mean, or egg. Why'd I say cell?
What?
Oh, that's a nice approach. Did the chicken appear or did the cell come?
The chicken appear? or
Because
did the cell
eggs are
come?
cells.
Did the chicken appear or the cell come?
Yes.
This isn't. It is the chicken did not just appear behind a cloud of dust, man.
Did you ask her the question as well?
Yes, and she said a damn chicken. I just said you in all caps.
Because he knows the truth, you goofball.
No, it's you stupid blacks. It's you and Sincere. I'm fuck.
No, it's just you because you're stupid.
No, it's not just me.
It's just
The
you.
egg, the chicken doesn't just spawn. That doesn't just happen.
Yes, it did. Shut up. Sit there mad all you want.
No,
Except the fact
it's you.
your monkey brain can't handle the chicken.
No, your stupid head. Ooh, can't handle the fact that the eggs came
No,
before the chicken.
You're just dumb and can't understand the chicken came first.
Which came first? The sock or the wool?
That doesn't even make any sense.
Answer me.
What came first? The dust or the rock?
Really?
Yeah.
Dust doesn't make a rock.
What?
The duck or the rock?
Tell me what came first. The dust or the rock?
The dust doesn't make a rock.
I'm not saying it does.
So how are you supposed to answer that question?
What came first? The dust or the rock?
The rock, obviously.
Really?
Nigga, the planet.
No.
Don't you
No,
dare!
the dust.
Don't you
the
dare
dust.
say really! Dust did not come out of nowhere. The Earth is a rock.
Why?
I just realized.
You just don't know basic knowledge.
You don't know basic
I
knowledge.
just realized the Earth is a rock.
It is. It's a giant.
I know,
rock.
but I
It's
wouldn't.
not
I wouldn't
rock.
think
It's
of
not
count-
a rock. It's dirt.
You're dirt.
The whole earth is dirt.
the whole Earth is dirt. Okay,
Yes.
it's the soil.
Yes, the dirt.
You think the chicken came from the soil?
The chicken come from the soil. I mean, if the cells came out the soil.
If the cells came out of the soil,
Yes.
what? The cells come from the soil and make a chicken.
No, the cells come from the water. They come out and they make things. What are you talking about?
No. Why? I don't know why you think that's what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
I don't like how
I'm
this
not
started.
saying that chickens just walked out of the ocean and started doing chicken things.
No. You're right. They were things, and then they turned into chickens. They survived long enough to turn into chickens. That's what happened.
The chicken just walks out of the ocean.
Yeah.
I don't like how this escalated.
I really wish it was daytime. If it was daytime, I would have been screaming.
It wouldn't have done anything to your argument.
No duh. But I would have just been screaming.
Scream.
I don't know why you think I think screaming helps argue.
No, you would have looked stupider. No offense.
I would
I'm not
look
trying to
stupider.
hate.
You look stupid.
You would have looked stupider for actually
You are
yelling
stupid.
about the chicken
You look
just
stupid
spawning
all the
from the
time.
ocean.
You're stupid.
Oh, you came out of the water. You came out of the water. You were a thing.
All right, you came out the dirt.
You were a thing.
Matter of fact, you came from the sky. You came from the sky.
Oh wow, I'm divine. At least it didn't
You
come
were
from the
no,
ocean.
you're not divine.
You
were
are
a
a
particle.
cell that came
You
from
were
the
a
ocean.
particle. You were a particle in cell.
You are you're an
particle.
atom.
A particle.
You are the atom that came from the ocean that became a thing that evolved into sincere. You lived long enough to see everything.
Yes, I did.
You were once a dinosaur too, but then you decided to become sincere.
I don't know. I don't think that's how evolution works.
It's natural selection. You
Natural
came.
selection.
You don't get,
Wait,
you
hold
don't
on.
get
Wait,
to-
hold
you
on.
don't
Hold
get
on. Natural selection. You either be a dinosaur or become sincere.
Yeah, that's what happened. He came out of the water as a cell, and then he transformed.
Wait,
and he
so
was
then-
like, you know what? I want to be a dinosaur because of natural selection. And
Yeah,
then he
so
turned
then
into
that's-
sincere.
That's bullshit because he was a dinosaur and they turned into sincere.
Yes, it's natural selection. He moved to Maryland and it caused him to
He
change.
moved.
You moved to Maryland.
it caused him to change.
He
He had to
moved
be.
to
He had to be
Maryland.
one of the natives. He had to become a sincere.
He upset the natives.
To Maryland. That turned into me.
Yes, but it took a few days.
So why am I not Native
Days?
American?
What'd you say?
Why am I not Native American?
Because you were a dinosaur. Dinosaurs don't have races.
That does not make any sense.
The dinosaurs didn't start off as Native American. It started as
Dinosaurs
coming out of the
are
water.
Native American.
if I moved to Maryland and turned into me, I would have to be a Native American.
No, you were a dinosaur. Dinosaurs don't have races, so you just can't. You are
Nigga, there's
dinosaur.
no way I came over here and then I just
You are dinosaur.
I
This
am
is your race.
dinosaur. So if I didn't even I must have not even turned into sincere then. I must still be a dinosaur.
No, it's in your blood. You are race dinosaur, but you have the appearance of sincere. Natural selection.
You
You
Like
are
how
are the
some-
race
Like
dinosaur.
how some dinosaurs still look
You
like
are
dinosaurs.
the race dinosaur, but you have in your blood.
you are race dinosaur.
Your ancestor was a dog. You have dog blood.
No,
in
your
you.
ancestor was a cell. Get it right.
I wasn't talking about myself. I was talking about
Your ancestor was a cell.
Look, it's natural selection. They all look different. You are a dinosaur, but you have the body of sincere.
Okay, you must be a
You
dog
are.
with the body of Zephaniah.
Yes, that's exactly what I am. I decided to change because of natural selection when I
I
moved to
decided
Missouri.
to change.
I love how you decide to change because of natural selection. Like you chose what natural selection.
Yes, that's how it works. After a few years, we're like, I'm tired of this, and we just change. Or
No.
if we move somewhere else, we
It's
become
not like you
different.
open the menu and say I want to change.
No,
my
it's not a
skin
menu.
color."
It's what you imagine. It's you
What's
just.
your
It's like
imagination?
like we know that dinosaurs can't cut down trees, so we were like, I want to be something that cut down trees. And then-
Dinosaurs.
A dinosaur can most definitely cut a tree down.
well, not with not with an axe. They can't use axes. They can't
Not
use
only an
handheld
axe,
tools.
but I'm pretty sure if a dinosaur swings his tail at a tree, that tree's gonna fall.
Well, but that's because of natural selection.
But
The tree decided to fall to the dinosaur.
That's going too far.
the tree just
Everything
decided to
comes
fall.
down to natural selection.
Everything goes down, even the tree.
Yes, it decided to fall.
No. Hold on. Even hold on. That one tree specifically, that's sincere with his dinosaur body, knocks down the tree.
Yes, because it came from the ocean. It decided to
The
change.
tree came from the ocean.
And you're telling me the
It
tree
became
came from
a
the
thing.
ocean and then somehow developed a brain
Okay,
to
the
decide
tree
to get
became
knocked
the
down?
ocean.
Sincere, say that again.
How did the tree develop a brain to decide to be knocked down?
Natural selection.
You don't
It
need a
decided
brain.
to develop a
Natural-
brain.
Selection. So you're
Yes.
telling me this the tree is supporting a brain with no organs, no nothing. It's just a working brain.
Yes. Have you ever heard of a root? Idiots. They're able to think.
Go for it. Groot. Have you ever heard of Groot? That's a horrible comparison. Groot's a tree man. He's not just a tree.
Really now?
Yes,
Well, but you
really.
think back to it. You think hard enough. Natural selection answers all your questions. And the
No.
thing that came out of the ocean as a cell.
Cells are
They-
so.
Natural selection answers the cell. What are you talking about?
Natural selection is what caused the cell to become a chicken.
Yes.
Why are we going back to chickens?
Because it's what came out of the ocean.
I get it. The chickens came out of the ocean. We should not go back to the chicken.
Because I need to explain it in more detail.
No, the chicken causes problems.
Look,
Fuck the
in
chicken.
short, it's all natural selection. The reason why people are called moms, natural selection. Why do you have phones? Natural selection.
Natural selection is not. It's not just something you can decide.
Yeah, why do you think God was born? That was natural selection.
God
He
did
was
not
selected
decide.
to be God.
Okay, God did not create natural selection for natural selection to create him.
Why did he get to be God and not me? Huh? Natural selection.
Natural selection.
You weren't born. You weren't born yet.
How do you? No, I was a cell. Remember, I came out of the ocean. I was one of the first things to ever exist.
Doesn't mean you're not like God. You can't do anything.
Yeah, it's just, I didn't
You
natural
can't.
select fast enough.
You what?
I didn't natural select fast enough. He did it too
You
quick.
you didn't open your menu and pick a new skill.
Yeah, I didn't have natural selection yet. It's all my fault.
No.
It's all my fault.
You don't.
I can't believe we figured out the meaning to life, natural selection.
The meaning to life is not natural selection.
That's a
Yes, it is.
painful
Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up in my primordial form. I'm gonna be a dinosaur just because I choose.
meaning. Dinosaurs have decisions.
Yes. Why do you think there's bones in the museum? They
Oh
decided.
my
to die.
god! Oh my god! What? Pathfinding.
Is that natural selection?
I think it is. It makes sense. Hold on, no. Okay, sorry for this, but we're going back to chickens. So think about it. A tree. A tree decides that it wants to grow. But where does it want to grow? Does it want to grow in like Africa or over there? And then it's just like pathfinding leads to what's the word? Natural selection.
See, he gets it.
See, it all comes down to natural selection.
It was all determined. It was natural selection that made him want to grow in Missouri, Georgia.
Missouri, Georgia.
Can I say something?
If it's not natural selection, I don't want to hear it.
If you're not from Ohio, if you weren't born in Ohio, then you weren't real. Because
You just said that because of natural selection. You decided to say that.
Everybody had natural selection. If everybody used their natural selection, they went to Ohio. If you didn't go to Ohio, you did not evolve correctly.
If you didn't go to Ohio, you did something called adaptations.
Go to Ohio.
I adapted from Ohio.
You adapted from nothing because you didn't go to Ohio.
You're right, because I was a cell in the Atlantic Ocean. That was also naturally selected. He's alive, by the way.
The Atlantic Ocean was not a thing back then. It was the ocean.
Why did it become the Atlantic? Because it naturally
some
selected.
random Bob named the Atlantic Ocean.
No, it naturally selected to become the Atlantic Ocean.
I don't know how you think a non-living thing decided a name for itself.
It didn't decide. It knew.
Then how did we know?
We didn't. It told us.
Who speaks ocean?
We did before we decided to naturally select.
We were not all. We weren't the ocean.
No, we were. No, we were, because we were the cells that came from the ocean.
We were, because we were the cells that come from the ocean. We were the ocean entirely.
Yes, I'm part black, so that means
that means that everyone in the world was the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah. Where do you think the cells came from? The sky.
Then why are we smaller than hippos?
Natural selection.
Yeah.
No, not natural selection. Because if we're smaller than hippos, why didn't the hippos choose to naturally select to be smaller?
Because they wanted to be big. Obviously, think with your head.
If you realize and look into fat people, all fat people cry about being called fat. Even when they act like they don't, they're like, "Man, you don't know how it feels to be called fat." So they wouldn't want to be fat.
They just don't know how to naturally select. They're fat because their brains.
They don't know how to naturally select. How come everything else does though? A tree knows how to naturally select.
They forgot, Sincere. I was explaining that before you cut me off. The knowledge they've been fed too much knowledge from God. They've been fed too much knowledge from God, the guy who was naturally selected. So then they forgot.
Fed too much knowledge from God.
God was giving knowledge to the tree.
No, he was giving knowledge to the cells that came from the ocean became things.
You're breaking up. I don't know what you're saying. He gave me the knowledge to what?
The things that came from the ocean.
God, what did you do?
Like, I think you're stupid.
Can't wait to tell everyone everything I've learned today.
There's nothing been learned. It's just been painful.
No, it's been natural selection.
It's been painful.
It's been natural selection. We naturally selected to have this conversation.
Yes.
This
I'm
I'm gonna
conversation
make a
is
religion
painful.
called natural selection.
Huh?
I'm gonna make a religion called natural selection.
It's not a religion.
That's not a religion.
That's what you guys think, but if I naturally select it, then it will be.
Okay.
Let me
Okay,
say.
so what if I want to naturally select to become God?
You can't because it selects you.
How does your natural selection select you? How do you
See?
how can you pick what you want to pick, but it picks you?
It has a name for a reason.
What?
Why do you think it's called naturally selection?
It's not called naturally selection.
If you think hard enough.
I don't think so, pal. I don't
Look,
think
just-
so. I don't think so, pal.
If you ask your mom, she'll tell you the truth. She remembers it all.
How about you ask your mom?
I don't want to.
I bet you don't, because you're sad.
You were sad.
You're sad.
You're just angry you could have been naturally selected as God. Or his 12 Jewish Hebrew.
12 Jewish heathens.
What the hell are you talking about, nigga? What?
You'll learn.
Oh!
Okay.
Give me a minute.